to lose a game, and Steph is taking over. This is something new.
Oh my God!
The reason this series isn't already over, or they're down in a probably insurmountable 3-1 hole, is because of Steph Curry.
Turn the ball over. They don't create good shots. There's not enough movement. There's not enough ball movement. And then when I look at the other end, and I look at what Steph Curry is doing against the same coverage over and over, that's ultimately what makes me nervous. Do I think Boston will still win the series? Yes, I still think that.
You're wrong, JJ Redick. You're really wrong. Stephen Curry is literally a force of nature in the NBA Finals, which is interesting because we have not really ever seen Steph Curry go absolutely berserk in the NBA Finals. There's even been talk that he could even win the NBA Finals MVP trophy if his team doesn't even win the Finals. But let me assure you, that will not happen. And here is every reason why Stephen Curry will lead his team to victory in the NBA Finals and how he is such an unstoppable force of nature. The first one is simple. It's the Warriors' ball actions and how they like to play. It's not even a play, it's just how they like to play off of each other. Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors kind of run a crazy offense where they just curl around screens and whoever's open gets the ball. And it's crazy because they can just shoot the lights out because everybody on that team is a shooter. So when you force the defense to focus their attention on Steph Curry because he is the best shooter, that's going to cause you problems because like I just said prior, there are a lot of great shooters on that team. The next thing is the experience, which every NBA junkie has talked about in the finals so far. The Golden State Warriors prior to this series had played 123 finals games combined with all their players, while the Celtics had literally played 0. And it gets talked about time and time again, but when you get to a Game 5, Game 6, Game 7 in the NBA Finals, the team with more experience is probably going to win those games, especially when you've got a player who has been to 5 NBA Finals, which is obviously Steph Curry. Stephen Curry is playing in his 6th NBA Finals appearance, trying to get his 4th title. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is pretty obvious topic. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter in the history of basketball. Stephen A. Smith says it himself.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter in the history of basketball.
And when you have a player as good as Curry that can hit 40% of his three-point shots and will hit 7, 8 three-pointers in the NBA Finals, you are in trouble because when you're doing that 7 threes per game, that equates to 21 points just off three-pointers. And like I said earlier, it's not just Steph Curry who can shoot on the Warriors, it's everybody. Everybody on that team is a shooter, even the bigs. I mean, besides Draymond Green. LOL, I mean, Draymond has played terrible in these finals shooting. He has more fouls than points, but I digress. The point is the Golden State Warriors are going to win the finals because of all the reasons I've mentioned. And in conclusion, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time, and the Warriors' offense might be the hardest offense to guard in the entire NBA. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.